In this video, I train like the 2 best boxers in the world for 2 separate days to answer one question. Which is harder? Pause. Oh yeah, and they're fighting each other in the fight of the decade. From fitness, to diet, to boxing, I try to cover it all for both. I'm pretty fit myself and not new to boxing, but these 2 days were the farthest things from easy. See for yourself, watch until the end. Starting off with the fan favorite, we are training light. Ladies and gentlemen, first things first, our boy Canelo wakes up at 6 a.m. every morning to run, and lucky for me, I already sleep with the mic on and my tripod already set up conveniently, but it is 5:42 right now. We gotta make a quick breakfast and get ready before we go on that 1 hour long run. Early bird gets the worm, ladies and gentlemen. The bed is made, the prayers are said for the day, and all we gotta do is just transition into these running shorts. Boom! Man, wow, that was so seamless and flawless.
Let's keep on sipping. Let's make some.
So I'm look relatively fit right now. I've been training for this video for the most part, but don't be fooled because boxing shape is different than just being in shape. So we're gonna find that out today. To really try testing my limits. Personal opinion, I think Crawford's gonna be harder, but deep down I feel like Canelo trains harder. But we're gonna find that out today. Canelo, you're up first, so show me what you got, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and run with this sweat loss thing just because I like sweating around my abdominals, you know, and I don't believe in spot reduction fat, but I'm also just playing into it directly by trying to sweat for my abs, you know, just for that extra water loss. So be sure to have your electrolytes, kids. Running with calf braces because we get cramps, okay? We got, you know, these big calves and it's just, you know, lactic acid buildup. So just read a little something from the holy text to fuel our minds before we go on this hour-long run. I keep emphasizing that because it's an hour-long run. I know one of my viewers personally requested this angle. I don't know why. I'd be hitting one of these every morning, you know what I mean? Just... Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just making eggs. Check me out, dude. Perfect. Sign me. You know, we bought the cheapest store-bought eggs because we're college students after all. And I say we just go 3 for now. Something light. Keep us satiated. Quick little something. Also, this is my friend Marco, who just started boxing, but he will be training like Canelo with me for the day. This is us stretching, as you can see. I'm joined by, on my run,
Marco. In his other videos, I'll be in, I was in the banana run.
This is Canelo's biggest fan.
Yeah, wait, what's his first name again?
What was your favorite Canelo fight?
I was gonna say, I haven't stretched in years.
You want me to stretch you out? This is actually my favorite stretch right here. This actually warms up all the muscles. All right, guys, I want to say that we're not going for pace, more so time and distance, because I'm a YouTuber. I got to get all the stupid camera angles. 5 or 6 miles, maybe a 6 or a 7. Hopefully we can end off on an even number. Adrian. We should probably say we're running to Texas A&M. It's a pretty small college. I don't know if you've heard of it. So off we were on our 1 hour long run. It was quite nice, but these crosswalks weren't. Always stay moving.
Yeah, good copy.
So like I said, guys, calm little football stadium, nothing too crazy. Definitely a top tier way to start the morning. Respect to Canelo for this. It was pretty easy on our joints because we were going so incredibly slow. Early birds get the worm, ladies and gentlemen. All right, 30 minutes in, how are we feeling?
Feel good, a little sweaty, but good to finish. Almost.
We always finish. My balls are hot.
My balls was hot.
We're being sold. We're being sold currently. The crosswalk sold our world record PR. All right, we're back at home, but since we got hoed by the crosswalks, we're doing an extra 10 minutes. That's 5 in the bank. I'll put it on the screen right now for proof. We have to do a little bit more than an hour because of the crosswalks, but yeah, I think we got a shower now.
Shower?
Whatever that word means. Wow, what a run, guys. Oh, I left the camera here by accident. That's crazy. Electrolytes, rise and shine. We're filming a YouTube video. You're in the vlog, by the way.
Oh, it was hot right now?
Yeah, dude, I was about to full send this water bottle.
Oh, are we getting sendy?
We're getting sendy. As much as I would like to shower, totally, Canelo actually goes down to the gym early in the morning to do resistance training and plyometrics, but I'm also going to put this bad boy on. This is a sauna suit because I like getting extremely sweaty and uncomfortable when I work out. 7:37. Right now, we still have the entire day at the tip of our fingers, and the ring light just almost killed me. Are we supposed to have clothes on underneath the sauna suit? Ah, all right, guys. Unfortunately, I have to strip. Disgusting after I'm done sweating that. Oh my. The last thing I feel like doing is working out, but This is how Canelo cuts weight for fights. I swear this is not a fashion statement, but I do like the all black though. I just look like I'm wearing garbage bags. Hey.
What's your name?
Certified turtle. Just doing some film study. Dude, I'm sweating just sitting down. I feel it rolling down my back. Here we are. I've never seen this workout before. Now off we were with the leg races, but sadly Marco had already passed away. Canelo has a really strong core, so add a medicine ball and you got yourself a solid circuit, but Marco did it better than me. Oh my, you feeling your hips?
Yeah.
The 1 hour run was easier than the 40-second Russian twist. Lift up.
Oh my God, I feel it in my knees.
How are we feeling? Canelo is one of the few boxers to train biceps directly.
Oh, you just squirted. Marco, help. I'm trying to touch you. Help. Hold on.
This is how I imagine it feels to come out of your mom's womb. Anyways, I took off the sauna suit so we could pose and take this flick. Canelo likes squats to build his lower explosive power. As you can see, we do almost the same weight. Yeah, so just keep sagging so we can all see your undergarments. You're doing great. You'll slow down and then explode. I'm getting the good angles, don't worry. Oh, there. Let's go. We're just working. Just don't let go. We're gonna break both of our teeth. Just don't let go, please. It looks silly, but this again is for explosive power. My bad. I took it on the chin. All right, your turn. Oh my God, what the? Yo, you almost put a hole in the window. Keyword, rotational strength. It's Canelo's middle name and totally not this. Like you're shooting basketball? Watch the shit. Oh my God. This was a lot harder than it looked, and push-ups are my middle name. So we are done with Canelo's resistance training circuit. Yeah, no, for being realistically real, we forgot to include so many exercises and we barely scratched the surface when it came to his full training. How do we feel? What was the hardest and easiest?
Yeah, well, the hardest was the Russian twist.
Russian twist.
Easiest was the run.
Easiest was the 1 hour run. All right, hopefully cut to us with more electrolytes and a shower, hopefully. Here's me launching my bodily fluids. Squirting everywhere. Yo! So one excruciating shower later, I'm here all freshened up and more electrolytes aren't gonna hurt, you know. I have to replenish what I lost to avoid, you know, dizziness, cramps, fatigue. Did I hear a Cindy back? Oh my God, that's so freaking stupid. We're about to run to the grocery store because we're doing this legit. We're going to get Canelo's premium food that he eats on a day-to-day. And then after that, I have to go to this dreaded place called college. Forgot to do this while at the gym. But really quick, I'm gonna do a neck workout where basically I just do this and then, oh my God. Oh, it's about as painful as it looks, by the way. It's for Canelo or Crawford. They both like their chicken. This is not chicken. This is fish. That is tough. Okay, they even give me directions so I can't mess it up now. So for Canelo, we ended up with steak and salmon and we also got some fruits. Let's get Cindy.
Let's get Cindy.
We got this lucky pack. Let's see if we got a good batch. Yeah, maybe not. But at least we got some egg whites. Does anyone else's egg whites look like clam chowder diarrhea? If Canelo does this, but creatine, if you know, you know. We love our hypertrophy over here. Taste the Blue 40. And I don't remember Canelo actually going to school in his schedule, but I'm 19 years old, so I have to use my parents' money well at this institution.
There were a lot of people out bannering today, and I wanted to get their opinions.
There's a big fight coming up.
Oh, who's fighting?
Canelo Crawford. You should, no, dude, you should check it out.
I will.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Other guy.
The other guy. Good choice.
This guy clearly knows his stuff.
Who are you feeling?
I like Crawford.
You do? I like Crawford too. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys watch boxing?
A little bit.
Who do you got? Canelo or Crawford?
Canelo.
September 13th?
Canelo.
What about you?
I don't even know who the other guy is, but Canelo.
I'm filming a video right now if that's cool with you.
Rush Bam, dude.
Right.
Brotherhood of Aggie Mentors here at Texas A&M.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, dude. You want dunk? Put it on.
Yeah, no, I'll dunk. Thank you. Hey, thank you guys. Hey, you guys got Canelo or Crawford September 13th. What are we saying? You guys watch boxing? No boxing fans? It's fight of the century. You guys check it out. All right, guys. I don't think they're boxing fans, but tough crowds, guys. September 13th. Canelo. You Mexican?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Hey, do you watch boxing, bro? You watch boxing? You don't? Big fight, September 13th. You should check it out. I'm promoting this fight better than promoters. Yeah, so I don't recall Canelo having to take organic chemistry in his training regimen, but here we are. Back from school, and I realized that I'm still on a calorie deficit and I'm still extremely hungry. Now, I have some time to kill before we go to the boxing gym, which is just the rec center. Canelo usually taking a power nap by now, so it's pretty enticing right now, but I can't because I know I won't be able to fall asleep. So we got the seafood stuffed salmon because Canelo likes salmon and I love salmon. This is also my last meal of the day before, after training, where Canelo only eats a protein shake for dinner. So I'm gonna enjoy this last supper. Ladies and gentlemen, I am salivating. Look at those juices. As of now, I may be a bit biased, but I believe Canelo's workout will be harder than Crawford's. I haven't even done the boxing training yet, but just, I have it all written down on my phone and I can kind of get an idea. I just think Crawford does some unorthodox stuff that will make this a lot closer. Man, that boy Canelo, he's got muscles, like he's big, he's a husky dude. He actually lifts weights as a boxer, but Terence Crawford is also like freakishly strong for his weight, so they kind of counteract each other. But I'll let you guys know, but I'm going into this now believing Canelo has the harder of the two. See, for the next part of Canelo's training, I was supposed to be at the rec center to box. Well, when I went to the boxing room that day, for some odd reason, the camera that I'm recording on right now just wouldn't work, no matter what I did. But the training had to go on, and it did, just not in the way I thought it would. So when I walked in, I met one of Texas A&M's boxing coaches from the team by complete chance. I introduced myself and he immediately recognized me because of my name. And he goes, yeah, you were the kid that kept reaching out on Instagram, which is true. I've been annoying the Aggie boxing team via DMs because I've been eager to join the boxing team. And we striked up a bit of a conversation. Me and the coach, Francis, who is also a Filipino guy, was on his way to leave the gym, but seeing me walk in, he dropped his bag on the floor and he said, the only reason I haven't left yet is because I want to see you box. And in my mind, I'm like, this is it, Dante. This is your chance to demonstrate your skills. So I hit the heavy bag in front of him with some Filipino pop, and he seemed to like it. So much so that he asked to hold mitts for me, and I already felt like his Padawan. And after that, he introduced me to some other members on the team, and then eventually asked me to spar some of them. Now, since my camera was dead, I asked my friend to film on his iPhone. Only problem is after sending it to my computer, it looks like the footage is from 1998. I was able to get this footage on my phone before it ran out of storage, so go Samsung.
We're off, and we're touching. Or not yet. Okay, now we touched. We're touching. I had the headgear on and now I was sparring a tall Korean named Tim. Mind you, for this day we were going about 50 to 60%. Ducking, diving, ducking, diving. What we got? Ooh, the flicker jab. What we saying? What we saying? Body or head? Body or head? Body it is. And an uppercut. Why not? And calm little counter. This was not ideal. Come on, Dante, get your get back. Let's go. Oh, I guess that works too. Here I am another day making up for the missed workouts Canelo does. Can somebody please help with my perpetual zestiness when I jump rope? What's up, Dante? Anything you want to say to the camera? Oh! Bro, you gotta chill with that. Canelo mainly throws hooks and power shots on the back, so I made sure to beat it up like it owed me money. Ooh, I got some Mexican tang on that thing.
One day later.
You know, someone tell me who thought it would be a good idea for Terence Crawford to wake up at 4 a.m. to start running. And yes, my tripod and mic were already all set up before the night even happened, and I got just 3 hours of sleep. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of already biased because in order to make this fair, I had a rest day in between both workouts, so, you know, I wouldn't be biased and more tired coming into the Crawford video. But I'm a little tired coming into the Crawford video. You know, I don't think 24 hours is enough to fully recover after that. This is what we're looking at as far as physiques. I burned a lot of calories for the Canelo video. I burned around 2,000, so I'm gonna try aiming for that ballpark again. And then now we're gonna do a cool transition to the shirt being on. Boom. Boom. Wow. So for Terence Crawford's workout, I'm already coming into it really sore and tired, so that doesn't help. I don't have the enthusiasm I did for the Canelo video. We're just gonna push through this. Also, I'm gonna eat this apple because there's no way I'm running this on an empty stomach. The calf classics. Hopefully that's censored. Another thing to point out, guys, I will be a lone wolf today because Marco isn't joining us. I don't think Marco likes Terence Crawford, you know, so hence why he's not participating. More spot reduction fat, guys. Mind you guys, after this run is over, I'm gonna hop back into bed for a few hours. I think Crawford does his resistance training a little bit later in the day, and then obviously his boxing training in the evenings. Showering is preferred before I do that, but first we gotta stretch out. Yep, it's just me out here with my thunder thighs. It's 4:37. You definitely can't see that, but here we are, training like one of the two best boxers in the world who happen to be fighting. Oh shit, I forgot the camera. Wow guys, the sun is shining. It's nice to see everyone outside and active. My calves are definitely tingling. My route is more boring too. I'm not running to Texas A&M, I'm just running around my apartment complex. For this one, guys, we're like mixing between sprinting and jogging every 20 something second. We're mixing up between going hard and soft, keeping that rhythm going. What the heck did I just say? Do what you love until you can't do it anymore. That's the message. Not even half an hour, but 3 miles and a 7-minute pace for average. Could see the split, I'll put it on the screen, but I finished stronger on the last lap. That's how it should be. Start strong, you finish stronger. I only ran for 23 minutes, but I kept that constant speed of switching from jogging to sprinting, and that was more physically taxing than the kind of leisurely, kind of relaxing, kind of aesthetic 1 hour long run. You got the sunset in the back. Right now it's just pitch black, and I got that car on the road, but that's it. You know, it's just me out here. Yeah, we're gonna shower up. We're gonna full send some electrolytes, shower, go back to bed, wake up. You know, everyone talks about college is like the time to discover who you are. You have the safety net of messing up because it's college, but I don't know, ever since college, I've been the healthiest I've ever been. Even making videos like this, which I will continue to do, it's all up to the individual at the end of the day, what you make college and how you use the time given to you. Because trust me, there is enough time in the day for everything. And that's coming from someone with probably the worst sleep schedule ever. You put your mind to something and actually fulfill your end of the deal, you'll feel so much better when you end off the day. To answer your question, yes, I was the kid in elementary school that could steal your girl off the pacer test. You hear that? It tastes like branched amino acids. It's now time for the dreaded shower, and then I'm gonna go back into my eternal slumber before I wake again. So then it's not eternal. So ladies and gentlemen, I have just awoken from my slumber. I don't know how long it was, but I was sniped through my window by the sunlight, and I had armor on too. The sunlight had piercing. Sun was a paid actor. I didn't even need my alarm to wake up. 9:30, so we're about to go to the gym, get some resistance training in before heading to school, and then I'll catch up with you guys later. We are out, and so are the lawnmowers. We're going to be enjoying that amenity later. Me when opposite gender. That was ironic. Crawford likes to shadow box with weights. These are 2.5 pounds. And he'll just go for about maybe 3 rounds. So we'll just play around with it.
Done right, and this is one of the best exercises for shoulder endurance.
Crawford likes to do explosive push-ups, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Crawford's a pretty athletic specimen, so.
These help with both speed and power and overall fast twitch muscle contractions. Yeah, these side explosive push-ups were not that easy.
Oh my God. That was not fun, and like push-ups are my middle name. Not even halfway through the workout yet, and I'm already feeling it. The lack of sleep, the lack of recovery, the lack of stretching. I feel the burn. Front delt endurance right here.
So Crawford does the battle ropes to do shoulder endurance and core stability, and they also just look like sine and cosine on the graph, so.
We're supposed to move it. Get some body squats.
Yeah, there's no way to not make this look awkward.
Crawford likes to row. Get some shots to my back. Call it back shots. So Crawford actually does all of his training camps in Colorado, where the altitude is really high, and I can't go to Colorado, obviously, so I'm gonna be training with this altitude mask, which I have it on this 5,000 altitude feet setting, and that's so I can get more hemoglobin production. My lungs and my blood has to work a lot harder to produce more hemoglobin so that I can get sufficient oxygen, so.
I look like either Bane or Darth Vader.
Yeah, it's about as boring as it looks, but hey, it's like I was really climbing the Colorado mountains.
My lungs were trying their best. I'm not a smoker, but I definitely feel like I smoke wearing this. So I don't have a box for box jumps, so we're gonna make do with the bench jumps. Well, that's the Crawford workout done, and I spent way too much time filming a skit. Pretend the heavy bag is your ex. Okay. All right, let's make this quick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. So I can't taste the pool, see right now, but I'll have to pass on my temptations to jump in because I have class and I have a test that I gotta study for. So after doing Crawford's morning and somewhat afternoon routine, I feel pretty good. The working out is the boring part to me. The fun part's the boxing. And we're gonna go later tonight in the bag room again, jump some rope and then do a lot of footwork drills. Crawford has really good footwork and timing. I thought Crawford's morning run was harder than Canelo's morning run, but I thought Canelo's resistance training was harder than Crawford's resistance training. I think it's because Crawford only really lifts weights in a functional strength kind of way, whereas Canelo actually likes to build muscle, fights way higher. I'm Canelo's height and Canelo fights at 168, so he needs to be a bit huskier if he wants to be strong at that weight class. But I prefer Crawford's. Like, I would rather do his. I like a lot of the quick time movements. And then boxing's sort of the same for both of them, just different punch selections that both camps work on, but boxing's the fun part, you know, and it's not good to pack on too much weight, otherwise you become slow and sluggish. When you eventually do box, you want to be agile. You want to have that functional strength, and that's what both camps are helping me build, which is very valuable. When your eggs look like baby food, that's how you know you did it well. I like my eggs runny. I like my cheese drip. Thank you to Shake Smart for sponsoring the video. No, Crawford eats a lot of fruit, so this is like my guilty pleasure.
This is actually so good, I would give it 5 kids.
What's up, guys? You missed me? I was at school, but how was it like just sitting on my bed for the entire day? I'm opening this up because it's important and will make me a better fighter. Physically, spiritually, emotionally. This is my magnum opus against any of my opponents. Boom. The Jesus piece. And Canelo and Crawford both believe in Christ, so I didn't just get this because of them. That would be immoral. But no, I need this when I go into battle. Totally. Woo-hoo! Yes, sir, ladies and gents. What can I say? I'm just a blessed guy. So you guys are probably wondering what's next for training. Well, like I said, I gotta take a dip in the pool to recover before eventually going back to the boxing gym. And probably after that, I'll eat Crawford's last meal of the day, which is chicken, because he's anti-red meat. He doesn't eat red meat, so, which kind of sucks. I love red meat. He's a chicken guy. I can get behind chicken too. I have one of those oven preheated things. Pool time, baby. My body is extremely sore. So what better way to get in the pool than to jump in very gracefully? Walking in slow motion. Wow. Besides belly flopping, I feel amazing. You know, I'm gonna do it again. How's my doggy paddling? Intimidated? Thank you, Terence Crawford, for this chicken breast. All right, I thought I'd be alone, but I'm joined by the whole boxing team for my training, so I'll see what I can get in with them.
At this point during the warm-up, I realized my legs were incredibly sore, but I had to do my best to prepare myself on the off chance they asked me to spar. Crawford is one of the best fighters at distance management, so I tried making that evident in my shadow boxing.
I get active in here, it's a bit crowded, so the footwork's gonna be a bit stuff.
And then when everyone was watching me came my big Aura Farm moment.
Yeah! Only good things. I hit the back where I cracked it right now. I got it. That's if I'm like, try harder. I mean like midnight. Midnight. And Crawford's thing is all the distance, so like, keep them close, but not too close.
We did 11 fucking rounds.
We were now in negotiations to set up the spar, and you could tell I was so motivated here and so eager to just get in there and start punching people. This is my friend Asan.
Alright guys, I'm gonna touch spar for a bit against someone I've never sparred against before. Yeah, dude, I did not expect to spar. Not gonna lie. That's the professional boxing, bro. You gotta push through it. No excuses.
So I actually didn't bring sparring gloves with me. I only have 12 ounce, so I had to borrow my friend Jamie's rival's 16 ounce gloves, and I gotta say, they fit like a glove. Get it? I was told my opponent is a pressure fighter, so my coach Francis was giving me tips.
If you let him get into your fucking, if you let him get into the pocket, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. Thinking about how we talked and the conversations we had, you probably have.
Meet my opponent. He goes by many names, but we'll call him by his first. Charles. A man among boys, a 5'3" wrecking ball.
160.
Game plan was to box smart from the outside and use my distance and my jab.
That's the first time you scored. Dante, you gotta keep him at bay.
Bro. Dante pops his head back.
Thank you for the commentary, Asan.
Good, good. Stand tall. Put your weight in that back for the blue neck. Shoot. Good. See what I mean? Just like that. You'll see that too.
I found success backing up, but Charles just kept coming forward.
Dante is standing at 5'8" tall, 135, fighting out of Dallas, Texas by way of the Philippines. His idol is Manny Pacquiao, but today he trains like Terence Crawford.
I should pay bro for his commentary at this point. I had a lot of success with body jabs, but as soon as I backed up in a straight line, he made me pay with pressure, so I had to get my get back.
He shoots that two and backs off.
And then even try countering. It's just a shame that did absolutely nothing to him.
You're gonna keep moving laterally. On the jab out there, just like that.
I did make an effort to change levels. And then Charles landed the best punch of the fight. I asked Charles what it was like to spar Devious Dosify.
As a southpaw, you're very challenging to fight against. So for you to be better, definitely abuse that jab. You were doing it well in the first 2 rounds. Like Loma did, right? Abuse it. Use your footwork. Your footwork's great. I couldn't clench you up. I couldn't tie you up. It was good work.
Final words, 18 minutes.
That was good. I would do it again. I have a lot to learn.
This guy right here is a dog. He's a great fighter.
Here we go.
And we literally did do it again. I had another round in me, and I don't know. It's pretty fun. But yeah.
All right, so that's sparring session done. I was just very sluggish today. You guys know what I went through, and the fact that professional boxers do this like every week is crazy. I mean, look at the room I'm in. Look at this environment. Everyone in here has at least 6 inches plus. Like, this is high testosterone energy, guys. I'm in that category, by the way. I'm back home and I've just been eating grapes to satisfy my sweet tooth, and I have stayed up way past my bedtime, or Terence Crawford's bedtime. It's 1 a.m. and I realized that I'm just a nocturnal animal at this point. These past 3 days for me, and I could say that, yeah, it kicked my ass. It kicked my butt, but the butt kicking was very beneficial to me. I would 100% do it again, and I probably will if I'm gonna take boxing seriously. I would definitely say that both athletes have their strong points and their weak points when it comes to their training regimens. I think Terence Crawford emphasizes more body mechanics, more explosive movement, whereas Canelo emphasizes more raw power, more core strength. And I tried boxing like them when hitting the heavy bag. And yeah, no, life opens a lot of weird doors. I met the boxing team like both times. You know, I sparred Charles, I sparred Tim. I just met these guys and they just want to punch me in the face. That's how boxing works. As far as who I think trains harder, I'm biased, man. Today was really difficult just because I was really sore. So that has something to do with it. But the more physically taxing on my body would be Terence Crawford's. I feel like Canelo's was like longer, you know? So longer, and you know, time can equate to how difficult something is. But both are extremely hard workers. I hope it's a good fight and an entertaining fight. If it's hailed as the fight of the century or decade, whatever. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna do more. Oh, did I just get Cindy with the mic? What the? Oh, I'm recording? No, stop. You should subscribe if you think Terence Crawford's gonna win, or like the video if you think Canelo's gonna win. You know, it's a win-win situation. You see the business deal I'm pitching. This is good stuff, okay? These are good investments.
It may not mean nothing to y'all.
Hey, who you got, Canelo or Crawford? You got any reasoning why?
I don't think Canelo has faced an opponent as slick and skilled as Crawford is. I think he's kind of perfected his science of boxing over the past 2-3 years. Going up in weight, I think he's going to hold a lot more power. He's maintained the same speed, and I don't know if Canelo can really deal with that yet. I think I've always said it's either Canelo knockout or Crawford by points. I'll say for a fact, Canelo's not going to get knocked out.
Canelo?
Crawford's not used to the weight class, and I think probably never going to find someone like Canelo. He's for a sparring partner.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's hard, yeah. And so it's just going to be too much for Crawford.
How do you think it's going to end? Just decision?
Canelo is going to knock out Crawford.
I think Canelo. I think he's just too big for Crawford. It's really a size game, and if Canelo knows he has the size, he's going to train to use it. The highest level of competition, and he's been down before. Against Billy Joe Saunders, he was down 6 rounds before he found that shot. So yeah, Canelo because he's been in almost every single kind of situation.
He's got experience.
That experience is paramount.
I'd say Crawford. I think he's too clean. His combos are good. He can switch stances.
Yeah, switch hitter.
I think he's gonna outbox Canelo.
Canelo or Crawford?
So I think it's Canelo.
You think Canelo? Yeah, it's from my YouTube video. Hey guys, this guy's a beast. Don't get it twisted. But
yeah, I think it's Canelo because I don't like Crawford because he didn't want that Uzbek guy in Madrid.
He didn't beat Madrimov, he says.
I low-key think Crawford has the tools. If he plays it smart, Canelo gets frustrated very easily, very quickly with anyone who plays the range game. I think Crawford might have a chance.
It all comes down to this as the deciding factor, Game 7.
Things I want Crawford to win, right? But I feel like Canelo's size and all of his experience, like he knocked down Edgar Berlanga.
Yeah,
he's so much bigger.
190.
He's so much bigger than Terence Crawford. So Canelo might knock down Bud. So hey.